Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hypnic Crow. My name is Melody, for those of you who are new to my channel. Welcome, and thank you to each and every one of you guys. I am very grateful from the bottom of my heart and soul for all the love and support that you guys have been giving me on my journey. So, this video is for the star sign of Cancer. Doesn't matter where your placement is, or if you're just intuitively guided to come and watch Cancer's video, that's fine as well. Welcome. So, Cancer, this is a timeless reading. So, when you find this video, you are going to be meant to find it. So, we're going to start off with checking in on your energies. So this is a retake of I tried to do it the first time and it got interrupted and my mind just went, I don't even know where it went to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cards that originally came out, which is on the top here. So I'm going to show you that. You got this card. So we're just going to go ahead and stick with that card. So what I was saying before I got interrupted mentally, because I'm channeling here and something just like took my thoughts and I went all aimlessly wherever, which happens a lot with me. So we're going to go back to your card here. So your card come out of blossoming abundance. So what I see for you, Cancer, the first thing I see is the number 3. 3s represent authenticity, being in this zone. And if you look here, there is a bird in the background. So what I say about being in the zone, this is you, right? Maybe communicating with the birds, like having an intuitive conversation with your spirit guides through the bird nature. Or Cancer, this could be your soul family coming through. Maybe you're from that starseed family of the birds. Okay, that is something else that I'm doing. Now, they was pointing out this black dot in the middle of the daisy, and I feel like that has something to do with that bird. Like that is proof, perhaps, that this bird is a spirit guide from your soul family. All right, I feel like that is what the message was that I was trying to spit out, but was not coming out correctly. So another thing that I'm seeing are these gold roses here. The gold roses represent the abundance, right? The soul's abundance. So I feel like here you are, Cancer. You're walking down this path, right? You are walking down this path and you are standing right here in this very moment and you are looking at your outer world, right? You're looking at your outer world and you are seeing in your outer world how much you have grown, how much you have learned, through this journey of perhaps being alone, learning to trust in your intuition, learning to trust your higher self with the gold coming through. The gold roses represent your soul star chakra. That's where we connect to our higher self, them higher chakras. So I feel like that's where you're standing at. You're standing in the present moment when you come across this video, looking at your outer world as how you have blossomed, how you've grown, how you've expanded, how you have learned so many lessons and overcome them, and now through all them lessons you are standing in the power of yourself. And the reason why you're looking at your outer world and seeing the growth is because your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. And for us to grow in our outer world, we need to work on our inner selves, our higher selves. All right? So that is what I feel for you, Cancer. Now we're going to continue on and pull some more cards. All right? So that is the energy that you're standing in, growing, blossoming, abundance, your higher self, connecting to your soul, listening to that still small voice within you, trusting where you are going, trusting that you're being divinely guided, you're being divinely protected. See all of the the light beams coming down. You could be even getting a download. So I feel like you are also able, because Cancers are we're a water sign, so we're very, very intuitive, but we're also uh, very gifted. And I feel like there could be like even a third eye crown from, like, I feel the third eye and up activation on your chakras. So let's go ahead and continue forward. So we're going to use, this is the Akashic Tarot and my self-created blue deck for clarification. We're going to ask 4 questions. Alright, let's get these cards shuffled up for you real quick for Cancer. It's a collective. And then we're going to do the same with the other deck here. For Cancer. Cancer Collective. Cancer Collective. Cancer. Now. Alright, so the first question that we're going to ask is, this is what is influencing, this is the energy that is influencing the energy that you are currently standing in. So this is the influencer behind this, alright? So this is your first card. Alright, so Archangel Raphael coming through. So Archangel Raphael coming through in the reverse position. I feel like, see how you both are kind of like standing in this nature energy. Alright, so I feel like this is the bird, right? I feel like this is Archangel Raphael watching over you. So I do see an 8 and a 3, which is 11. So there you go. I do feel that you are connecting. You are learning how to connect to the angels on a clairaudient or claircognitive, in a clairaudient or claircognitive way. Alright. I also see too, I feel like you are on this journey. See, here you are walking down this path. There is nobody in sight. And then here you are. You're standing there and you're looking around, like I said, observing the growth that you have did within yourself. And then boom, all of a sudden, here comes Archangel Raphael out of nowhere. I feel like he's just sitting there, right? He is just sitting there watching you. And then I feel like all of a sudden he is just going to come out of nowhere and possibly with the 11 energy just show himself to you, if that makes sense. Alright, so let's clarify. You are definitely going for purification, healing, because Archangel Raphael is known as the divine physician. He does all the healing. Okay? So before I started the reading, Cancer, before I turned on the camera, I went outside, I grounded my energy, so that it helps me to connect to the higher spirit realms, the angels and everybody, so that I can hear them. When I come in and I sat down and I called them all in to surround me, I literally seen a green heart, and it was pulsing. And so I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like you are having a higher heart healing, a purification. where there is this energy of you just stepping into your creative power. I also see a deer in these flames. You can take a look and see what you see, but I am a fire scryer. That's a gift that I didn't even. I love sitting around bonfires, and when I sit around bonfires, I take a look. I see images in fires. That's a gift. I have lots of them. There's probably even more that I didn't even realize that I have. So I am seeing a deer in this fire. You can tell me in the comment section what you see. So when I see a deer, I see gentleness. I also see now a lion space, right? A lion space. So there could be something with the Leo energy that maybe is heavily affecting you. Such maybe even with Leo coming through, maybe a twin flame sort of energy. So that what is influencing this energy is Archangel Raphael. He is with you. He is helping you to purify. He is helping you to cleanse, heal. I feel like he's been walking with you for a while. Okay. So I do feel that's him influencing that, going through a purification. So enough preaching about that one. So let's move on into the next question. And this is the problem or the obstacles that are affecting you at this time. Okay. So we have another major arcana here. So now we have will, wisdom, and mind. So what is challenging you is bringing all of that into a sense of balance, okay? See how the crown is on the bottom and ends up green, just connecting the crown and the coat of arms here. And then you got the fire and the water. And then we got fire here, right? There's that green coming through here again, that heart chakra energy. So it's about connecting your head and your heart is what I feel. Right? Connecting your head and your heart. And having, it's like you're very, very powerful, Cancer. Your mind is, like, your thoughts are very magnetic. Your thoughts are very powerful. When you are emotional, your emotions are very powerful. And when you put them emotions, when they're not in check, you create that, they're showing me tidal waves of emotion. If I had that deck here, I bet you it would pop out, that disturb your will, right? Your authenticity. So I feel like that is where you're being challenged at. You're being challenged to connect and purify them emotions. Fire, water, fire, right? You got Raphael, fire, water, fire. So there's where that purification is coming in, of that toxicity of your emotions, of your mind playing tricks on you, and how your thoughts come about. That's why you're seeing it in this beautiful blossoming of abundance energy, and you're standing in your past, and you are seeing what needs purified to grow, to blossom. So what is challenging you is to clear out that toxicity of emotion and connect your head with your heart, is what I feel. And this is where you are going to magnetize your abundance through this purification. Through being able to connect your head and your heart and create the blossoming abundance that you so truly desire. So let's clarify that. Yeah, through what? Self-reflection. So you are really being challenged when you come into this reading to reflect within yourself, right? Remember I said about how you're looking at your outer world and how much you have grown, how much you have blossomed, and how your inner world reflects your outer world. This is here, right here. This is your challenge, to pay attention to that. To pay attention to what is being reflected back to you, which makes perfect sense. So here you go. Look at you. standing in that powerful water, right, Cancer? Because why? Because you are a water sign. And you were looking at yourself, right? And you were being reflected back to you, your outer world, and what needs to be healed. So there could be a challenge involving your creative talent. Okay? So you're really being pushed to connect to your higher self is what I feel. And that is why you're being challenged. You got two major arcanas. This is very, very important for your journey. Is to connect it. And then you're going to realize the power of your thoughts, right? You're going to realize the power of your thoughts and how your thoughts can either create abundance or water the weeds, right? That is what I feel there. So these are the positive influences that are at work when you come into this situation. Oh, we got Hilarion. Oh my God, another master, another major arcana in this deck. Okay, so Hilarion works with medium. Okay, so what I am seeing right off the bat, we started off with the number 8. 5 and 3 is 8, double 8, right? So 888 talks about new beginnings. It talks about abundance, right? It talks about how we create. So remember what I said about you connecting to the spirit realm, right there? Connecting with your higher self, connecting with your past and loved ones. This is Hilarion. You're a medium. You are a natural born medium. And Hilarion is around you to assist with that. And that's why you were going through this purification process. Not only do you have your specific spirit team, your starseed family, your loved ones, your angels, you have the whole freaking spirit team around you, including ascended masters. Oh, yep. Helping you to what? Think outside of that box. Oh my goodness. Remember connecting the heart, right? The crown here. The crown. That's that box in energy. So the positive influences that are working you come into this reading is you have an ascended master who is helping you along with Archangel Raphael to go through this purification process where you are going to expand on a spiritual level, expand the mind to learn how to think outside the box, gain the wisdom that you need through self-reflection, and the willpower to create a different outlook in your outer world. I apologize for that. The incense choking me up over here. So this is the outcome that you're going to have when you do all of this in crescent moon. So you are going to start creating from an energy of very, very abundant energy here. Alright, so look at this. Oh my God, remember what he said about the 888? I got chills, Cancer. We started off with the 3 here, right? A 3 and an 8 is an 11. What did I say about the 11? Connecting to the spirit world, the higher self, clairaudiently, claircognitively, connecting to the spirit world because you're a natural medium. We have an 8, right? A 5 and a 3 is an 8. A 2 and a 6, 8, 8, 8, 8. Chills. So what you are doing is, when you go through this purification process, you are going to tap into the power of your mind, and your mind is going to, I feel like there's a major download that is going to come in where you are going to start not only working on your inner world, but your inner world is going to help you to create more abundance in your outer world. So you really need to pay attention to the moon phases and how they affect you emotionally through self-reflection, because they are reflecting back to you. So pay attention to the moon phases and how they affect you emotionally. And if you, and then ground your energy, purify your emotions, get rid of the toxicity. Because believe it or not, even if you don't think that this angel is around you, here he is. He's going to come out of nowhere and reveal himself to you and reflect to you what you need to heal. What is your challenges, right? Because this is the challenge right here, these two cards. Reflect the challenges. You have the coat of arms there. That is known as man, right? 3. The power of 3, right? The will, the wisdom, and the mind. The power of 3. The triquetra there. Stepping into your personal power. I feel like a lot of you are going through an initiation process where when you come out the other end of this initiation process, you're going to gain a key that's going to open up a door to something unexpected. Somebody unexpected is going to come out of nowhere and give you a helping hand, okay? So let's go ahead. Oh, yep. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, don't stay tempted to keep yourself inside this box. So here we have temptation. So I feel like with the temptation card, see he's holding the card, it's called the Devil card, but it's the card of Capricorn. So Capricorn is very strong in your chart. You have 2 feminines and a male right in the center. It's about finding that balance between your masculine and feminine energy and not allowing yourself to be tempted and influenced by outer scenarios. It's about learning to trust your intuition, right? That is what I feel. The positive outcome is you're going to be celebrating with other people. You're going to be finding like-minded tribes. And you're not going to allow yourself to stay tempted to stay in this toxic energy of other people within yourself. Remember I said your outer world reflects your inner world. Alright? So you're not going to allow yourself to stay tempted in addictions or third-party situations or stay chained and shackled here to the 3D world. You are going to separate yourself from anything and anybody whom is toxic, whom is unavailable. You're going to pull yourself out of people who... I feel like there's going to be a lot of a falling away of people around you, but that's okay because here you are, right? Here you are sitting alone, doing your work. What a beautiful message. Alright, so that is your questions, answers. So the next card we're going to pull is, this is the Lightkeeper's Oracle. So we're going to pull a Lightkeeper to see what advice they have for you, Cancer. Cancer. What advice do you have for Cancers? Who wants to come through for some advice for Cancers? Okay. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but there he is. You want to know who he is? Alright, it says, you already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. And that is exactly the truth. You already know the answers that you are looking for. It already is within you. So for some of you, you may be questioning, what am I meant to do, right? What is my purpose? Why am I here? What work am I meant to do? And then this window of opportunity is going to open up to you where you are going to see through self-reflection. Your spirit team is going to come in and they are going to communicate to you literally, clairaudiently or claircognitively. Okay? So, Kasumi, who's to me, whatever, apologize for chopping your name. Forgive me, please. Let's pull a crystal card. What crystal do you recommend for Cancers to carry with them to help heal this situation? So you're going through a major healing, a leveling up, an ascension. So you could be feeling a lot of ascension from them. You could be feeling like maybe having headaches or crown chakra spinning. Maybe noticing birds hanging around a lot because it's birds coming through here. Maybe birds hanging a lot around you. Maybe paying attention to you get a lot of signs and synchronicities. You could be seeing orbs. You could be seeing like sparkles. I see sparkles a lot. Actually had that happen to me probably about a month ago, maybe a couple months ago. I was cleaning my house, and when I clean, I like to turn on the radio and grab my broom as a dancing partner, and we just carry on, right? So one day I did that. I had the freaking radio, well, it's a CD, I don't have a radio, blasting, and I just decided, okay, that's it. I stopped and I danced like nobody was watching, except for there was somebody watching. I seen the spark. I seen the sparkle, and then I stopped and I looked and I'm like, really, did I see that? And then I felt them walk through me, and I was like, okay, yep. And I went back to doing what I was doing, dancing like nobody's watching, and they feel like that's you too, Cancer. You're seeing the same thing. Alright, so let's pull a crystal card. So I think that it's kind of cool that they waited until I told you that story before they threw out your cards, and you got 5 of them. So you have the beaver coming through is a spirit animal. A citron, cooperation, action, and unity. Citron is good for the solar plexus. Spirit of beaver, teach me cooperation by relinquishing control so they do not hinder the help of others. Thank you. I hope. So this will help you to let go of control and allow the Archangel Raphael and Hilarion and Kasumi to come in and help you. Help you to trust in your intuition, to trust that gut feeling, because Citron works with the solar plexus. And if you're wondering what a piece of Citron looks like, this is it. This is a rough cut. Alright. Okay. Enough tonight. Resolution, courage, and healing. Right? Archangel Raphael, healing. This will help with the healing process. Your roots and sacral chakra, which our sacral chakra is our water chakra. It's our divine feminine chakra. So the sacral chakra is our creative chakra too, right? Because the sacral chakra is where we co-create as women. We have babies, right? And this is you stepping into that feminine energy and creating your abundance. I am accepted, right? And learn to accept the fact that you have this gift, and there is not a daggone thing you can do about it. It is what it is. Alright, oh, look at this. We have the horse coming through with peach quartz. Peach, that is your sacral chakra. The root chakra is about feeling secure, right? Feeling secure with where you are at. Feeling secure enough to think outside of that box and trust your spirit team is guiding you. So safe travels, freedom, and power. Here's the back of your card. Spirit of horse, protect me as I journey within to find and heal my wounds. Through what? Self-reflection. Heal. Purification of that sacral chakra. My spirit is free. Thank you, Aho. So that you can have the freedom, right, that you so desire. Caterpillar, so you are a caterpillar in your cocoon, right now, we have a forward movement, transformation, and introspection, and that is where you're challenging right here. Self-reflection, deep, deep introspection, green calcite. I do have a piece here. Spirit Caterpillar, help me release old energy patterns so that I may freely move forward. Thank you. So another card of freedom and movement. Quartz Caterpillar. So you're still in cocoon. You are still in your cocoon, Cancer. You are going through this purification process. That is why that's what's influencing your outer world to grow, to blossom, to connect, to give you the freedom to create a life that you want, to trust your intuition, trust. And that's a big thing there for us, is to trust, especially when we have been wounded. And if any of you guys are carrying wounds from your inner child wounds, that could be where the wound is originally stemming. Okay, so beautiful. And then we have astrophyllite. Astrophyllite, I don't know how to pronounce that. But what is it doing? Connecting to your crown, right? Astral travel, awareness, and release. So that is a gift that you have. I am limitless. You have the ability to astral travel. Remember, the crown chakra is coming through here. The crown. Big time crown. It's about grounding your energy. Alright. So you're going through a transformation, a purification, a powerful healing where you're going to step into your personal power and have the courage to cooperate with spirit in a very aware and united way. Through what? Being able to, like I said, astral travel to the spirit realm, or accept the fact that spirits are around you even. So that's why Archangel Raphael is around you, influencing you, so that he can help you give you the freedom to move forward into your personal power. Cancer. Thank you for watching, and what a beautiful message. Have a great day.